Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. This is I Love Lucy and I am Lucy. Go ahead and do me a favor and like, subscribe, and share. Meet Salaythis Melvin. He was at the mall with a group of his friends. On their way out of the door, they were surrounded by police. Now, the police was not looking for him. They was looking for a friend that he was with, but he panicked and he ran. And as he ran away, he was shot in the back. The deputy that shot him said that he feared for his life. He said that this gentleman turned around, looked like he put his hand in his waistband, so he shot him because he was scared. There are 2 news articles. You guys take a look. The video footage is kind of grainy, but they are investigating.
Pressure from a grieving family and the public forced the Orange County Sheriff's Office to release this body cam video of a deadly deputy-involved shooting. The video was released 13 minutes before the primary election polls closed. That was last night, at which Sheriff John Mina won re-election.
Investigative reporter Darlene Jones has followed every new development in this case, and she reports tonight the video doesn't answer the key question that the family has this evening.
No, and the deputy who shot Salaythis Melvin in the back claimed that he turned his head toward him and then he saw him put his hand in his waistband area on a gun. The video you're about to see doesn't clearly show that because the deputy who shot Melvin wasn't wearing a body camera. 9 Investigates had to review this body camera video frame by frame, and we froze the moment captured before Salaythis Melvin was shot and killed by an Orange County deputy. 39 seconds into a responding deputy's camera, this is Melvin running full speed away from Deputy James Montiel. When we freeze the video, you can see the distance between the two. Not even a second later, Melvin is shot in the back, falling instantly, holding up one hand, and then he stretches both arms flat on the ground.
It's clear that Salaythis Melvin was not a threat. It's clear that he was just running. He was just trying to get away.
At least 4 deputies can be seen standing around Melvin with their guns drawn. His body in this area we've blurred out.
Keep your hands out.
Here's what happens when one deputy tries to get closer to Melvin, who is groaning, and at least one deputy shouts, he's seizing.
Stop moving! Let us secure him from this side.
Nearly 2 minutes pass before a deputy rolls him over, a scramble for medical supplies, and when one deputy finds a pulse, another suggests they don't need to perform CPR. When paramedics are flagged to the scene, listen to one of the first questions they ask. Newly re-elected Sheriff John Mina initially refused to release the video, citing the FDLE investigation. Today, the department hasn't answered any of our specific questions, but the sheriff would only say this after winning re-election last night.
Our state attorney will make a determination moving forward on that case, and then when it is all said and done, we will get the case back to look at it to see if there are any policies violated.
The deputies already had 19-year-old Von Sean Sands in custody, which is who they were looking for that day for his role in a July shooting. Melvin was not involved. His parents did not speak today, but they sent this statement through their attorney.
At the time of his death, he was not a saint. However, he was a loving member of our family.
A spokesperson here inside of the sheriff's office told us in a statement they are working on developing a policy on when to release body camera in the future. We will keep you posted on when that happens. Reporting in Orange County, Darlene Jones, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Protesters are demanding justice for Salaythis Melvin. A deputy shot the 22-year-old in the back outside of the Florida Mall earlier this month, killing him. At the time, the sheriff's office says investigators were looking for a different man. Channel 9's Deanna Albritton is live at the sheriff's office tonight where protesters gathered. And Deanna, you spoke with some of Melvin's family members.
Christian, his family members, especially his cousin, were distraught, but they were also angry. They say they want the man whose name is on this building, Sheriff John Mina, whose name will be there even longer because he's won another term, to be more transparent. But what was made obvious today is that they still might not believe him, and that has made it clear how much eroded trust in this community he has to overcome.
This story about Salaythis being shot in his back while running has been shared all over the internet, nationally.
Even shared by noted civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump.
And I think it's showing that we have stuff in Orange County we got to work on.
What's his name? Salaythis Melvin.
Today, another attempt to gain more momentum away from the keyboards and hopefully avoid another clash with deputies.
Y'all don't want us to roll. Then y'all sitting up being nasty when we on the sidewalks. Like, y'all don't want us to protest for something that need to be done.
Holding signs with sayings like running doesn't equal a death sentence, protesters stuck to the sidewalks today to avoid a repeat of yesterday evening. The Florida Mall closed at 1 as a precaution, arrests of protesters outside.
We want justice for Saleh. We need him in jail because you wrongfully killed him.
Deputies say Melvin ran from deputies at the mall when they spotted him with a suspect in a different case. The deputy who shot Melvin says he feared for his life when Melvin started to face him while holding a gun in his waistband. R9 investigates frame-by-frame review of the video doesn't show that clearly. Only Montiel when Melvin was shot, in part because Montiel wasn't wearing a body camera. The sheriff's office says he doesn't have one.
If you can't see that body cam and do an investigation and see means for him to get fired and get charged, then you don't need to be our sheriff.
Now, Sheriff Mina says that he sends these investigations to FLDE so that the agency isn't investigating itself. Those reviews, once they're completed, they go to the state attorney's office, which determines charges, and then, only then, will Sheriff Mina look at whether any policies were also violated, because that could result in some additional disciplinary measures, even if the officer, the deputy, isn't criminally charged. Live at the Orange County Sheriff's Office, Deanna Albritton, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Okay, guys, so what do you think? He was running away. He did have a stolen gun on him, and he was shot in the back. The deputy who shot him did not have a body cam. It was captured by another deputy. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching.